Hey, we are late, but we have got some information. Oh boy, here we go. Hey everybody.
So that was November.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we've been busy.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Real busy.
None by the way. So one of the things we had to do is, many of you know that we live in a very isolated place. We had to go do some, medical appointments, and we did them all in one place. And so we traveled, and you know what that's like, and we did all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And then. Then
what?
Then we came home.
So yeah, okay. So it is now currently, we're leading into Thanksgiving week. So our last video was probably a month ago. I think it was late October. Yeah. We're still training for a couple of marathons. First of which is in January.
Right.
We're doing it non-traditionally, meaning we are not going for long runs every weekend. We're not going for short runs during the week. We are getting our cardio in other ways per doctor's orders.
Right.
So what that means in particular with travel is we have learned that we need to be very intentional in what we do.
Right. So that trip to go see our doctors really, really kind of slapped us in the face because we didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. We didn't even, like, I think in our heads, it's like, oh, maybe I don't know. There's not even like a half thought of what we thought we might do. But I do know we came home from that trip a little puffy because we had a lot of Mexican food and we had a lot of pastries and we had a lovely trip.
Don't judge.
And we did zero activity. So we didn't go to any gyms when we were at hotels. We didn't, hike around the neighborhood. We didn't do anything. And so we got home and suddenly a week of our training was gone. And we had like 3 more trips on the horizon. So we knew we needed to come up with a plan for how to be successful next time, because just thinking that we'll do something isn't good enough, obviously.
Well, here's the thing. So on the way back from that trip, turns out somebody needed another root canal.
That's 2 in 7 months. My teeth feel much better now.
So that happened, and yikes. So we came home and we're like, oh my, we have a Disneyland trip already planned, and we're gonna go. So we did something kind of crazy. We signed up and paid for, otherwise we wouldn't have done it.
Correct.
2
fitness classes.
3 fitness classes at Disney, and we did them.
We don't have any footage from that stuff. We're not allowed to take cameras or have our phones out in any way during those, but we figured we can try to tell ourselves we're going to go to the gym every day that we're there, which we knew probably wouldn't happen, or we can commit to these classes, which did work. Yep. So the first day we signed up for 2 like boot camp style things, which is, I thought it was maybe like some of the stuff that we're doing, but it was different than the stuff that we're doing, so much so that the next day we went to our class and thank God we were the only 2 signed up for it, because we were like, dude, we can't move.
It was awful.
We can't move. What can we do instead today?
It was awful.
So
it was great.
It was wonderful. It was actually
great.
really, really, really great. We're gonna continue doing this. I think when we go to Disneyland, it was awesome, and we had to get up real early. We woke up at 5:30 in the morning to go to these classes.
If by the off chance our instructor, Ikaika, ever sees these videos, you were amazing. The classes were amazing.
But it was a bunch of like circuit stuff, and
broke
we did a bunch of jogging. It was in California Adventure before the park opened. Yeah, so we ran around like, parts of the park, and then we would do the ropes and medicine ball slam and all sorts of like resistance band stuff. And you know what? Doing that kind of work at home, first of all, I'm not going to choose a 45-minute workout to do, which is what this was. Yeah. So A, it was longer than we're accustomed to, and B, I think I tried a little bit harder because there was somebody there telling me what to do, and it wasn't just, me in my living room.
What our form looks like, how we're doing, positive reinforcement. It was so great. Good. Pick up that 20-pound medicine ball and slam it on the ground, and then squat and pick it up. It was fantastic. Awesome. We never would have done it, and I'm sure we wouldn't have done anything on that trip. But we did first boot camp, second boot camp, which was heavy on stretching. Longer runs. We actually jogged a bit around Pixar Pier, if you're familiar with Disneyland. And then the third day, we went on a power walk, which incorporated some like...
they called it active stretches, but it was like,
There was some planks and anyway, we did that. I know, crazy, right? Who are we? But we did, and we feel pretty good about getting back because we spent a lot of time. We flew there, but we spent a lot of time in the car, both going and coming back because of the long drive to the airport. So we feel better about getting that done. Yeah. So we did that, and
we feel better about the concept of going in with a plan. That worked. Yeah. Like if we have a plan, that works.
Right.
Logically, we know this, but now in practice, that worked much better than. So we have 2 more trips coming up, which we need to figure out what our game plan is going to be for those. Is that it?
Well, Thanksgiving's coming. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving. We have signed up for a turkey trot, but not a 5K.
Oh, that's right.
We're going to do it.
This was part of my brilliant idea too. I actually forgot that we did this. Yeah. So because we're not running at all, really. I mean, sometimes we get on the treadmills at the gym.
Yeah,
but it pulls you along. Yeah. It's not really like running outside.
I mean, no offense to anybody.
No, but it's different. If you're training for an outdoor, like on the road race, running on a treadmill is different. So we know we have this race coming up in January. We know we're not going to be able to run. We know very hopefully it's going to be snowy here and we wouldn't be able to run anyway. We did finally get some snow Thursday when we were out of town, and then some more last night. So yay, snow. I said, hey, you want to sign up for the 10K just so we could test our bodies to see, you know, we're going to go into a race, we're going to run it cold. So last year when we did, our like kind of spring race schedule, we had a half marathon in, what was that, February? In February, I think. And then, no, it was in, come on, brain.
I don't remember.
It was in January. We had a full marathon in February, and then we had another marathon in May. In like November of that year, that's when the doctor told David, stop running, get your miles on race day. So before we did the marathon in February, which was in El Paso, which we did not complete, by the way, we did run 20 miles of it. Before that, we had the half marathon so we could see how we were feeling, right? And that helped us gauge, you know, how we were doing, what we needed to work on. We're not necessarily going to have that before January of this year. So I proposed that we run the 10K instead of the 5K so that we can at least go 6 miles, see how we feel, and use that as our benchmark or our gauge for what we need to hone in on before January.
Or at least at a minimum, help us mentally, because I'm like,
yeah, if we know that we can do 6, then we just need to do that like 5 more times. You know, 4 more times. What am I talking about? 5 more times.
4.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. You know, I really want to thank those of you who have left comments. Bobby, thank you so much for reaching out. We're still here.
It's been busy. Every weekend we're like, let's do it, and then every weekend we run out of time.
But so you did ask. We don't have any new gear. We're still kind of learning how to use the gear we bought for Calgary, which is you know, our hydration packs and stuff. But we are considering possibly a new kind of camera for the runs. We don't know if we're going to do that yet, but we'll let you know. And thank you for the reminder, because that's something we were going to research.
We're kind of running out of time if that's something we want to look into doing.
Also, I want to thank, we want to thank Alan and Grace for meeting us at Disneyland. You guys are wonderful, and you treated us to a most amazing time at Strongwater Tiki Bar. So thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful time. So all that to say, we have Thanksgiving coming. We're going to do a 10K. And then we come home for maybe 2 days. And then we head for Disney World.
Go out of town again. Now, Disney World, I need to research to see what our options are there for staying on track. I don't think they have classes like they have it.
And if you've ever been, it's really hard to walk from one place to another.
Now that said, without giving too much away, the resort that we're staying at is very large. If we wanted to walk around it,
maybe
we could get some miles in.
And we're thrilled because we are going to get to see Jogger Vlogger while we're there.
Yay.
And we're going to get to see Chris and Breezy. So all that to say, we are traveling more than we usually do.
We are traveling more than we probably ever will in the span of 5 weeks.
That is
this
correct.
is too much.
It's really too much. Is a lot. And it's it possibly could have wreaked havoc with our type of training, but you know, we're trying. We're trying, and I think we're gonna be okay. I hope. Oh my gosh, I hope. So
everything will be fine.
Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll be there, right?
And we purposefully chose races with very long time limits this year. Right. So last year El Paso was that was a joke. We never stood a chance of finishing that. I think 6 hours was the cutoff.
They didn't even know.
Yeah, they didn't know.
They
also didn't expect anybody to run as slow as we did and to finish a marathon. Calgary was borderline. It was 6:30 finish time. We didn't quite do that. Disney World is 7 hours. Maui is 8 hours. So we're going to be fine. We just need to do our walk run.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. So please keep the comments coming. Motivation's tough. We are trying. And hearing from you really helps us, just kind of stick to our plan. And we appreciate it. And if you haven't, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We are doing our best. We've got footage coming up. And
there's probably some stuff in here that we didn't talk about explicitly, but
you'll probably see it.
Here's what we did over the last month. I don't even know what we have.
I mean, we have footage of
we went golfing at a new place to us.
Oh,
that was interesting, right?
That was neat. Yeah, that was neat. I mean, we got like 4 inches of snow last night. And also, we had a 20-pound turkey land on our patio.
We've had a lot of neat wildlife right now.
So we have a lot of footage, a lot of things, and everything's just kind of, holidays, right? We hope you're doing well. Hope that all of you get to celebrate a good Thanksgiving. And thank you very much for your support. Stick with us because we got some crazy stuff coming. You know what they say. Well, do they? No, I do.
Just us.
We do. It's always an adventure with you. We'll see you real soon.